And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for last night's episode of Batwoman Season 2, Episode 10. Took a little break, but now it's back. Batwoman right now is becoming very interesting. A little bit slower than usual, but you know what? It's actually starting to pick up a little bit for me personally. But I don't know how everybody else will feel about the season so far, but it's just giving us more questions than answers, and then they just add more questions than answers that we have already. So, for instance, last time we saw Batman before it took us a little break, we finally get to see Kate Kane. She was being captured by Black Mask, who's working for this woman named Enigma. Now, Enigma is a very famous name in Gotham. If you don't know the history of Batman fought a man named Edward Nygma, who ends up being the Riddler at one point. So this woman could be a cousin of his, sister, maybe his wife, who knows. Maybe there's no relation to him at all. But we do get to see the woman more in this episode. And we find out she's actually like the Crow's like #1 woman on the subject of the drug that's being plaguing Gotham called Venom or Snakebite or something like snake something. I think it's Snakebite. And we find that she's like the psychiatrist, but also knows about the drug. I personally think she's involved with this drug, and she supplies Black Mask with this weird thing. She could be maybe a chemist that we just don't really know. We find out that she ends up, she knows like everybody at the Crows, including Julia, who's Julia Pennyworth, who's an agent of like against the British government, I think. So we actually get to see a moment with her finding out that Julia knows her secret, and then she has like this cane that has like a U curve, like kind of like this. She pulls it out, and it's like a dart attached to it, and we see her stab Julia, and guess it makes her forget. Apparently, Alice has the same problem with her. We find out that Alice wants to team up with Julia to find out more information about this woman, because she's also like doesn't have memory of certain events of her life. And we also see the captain, he got drugged, finding out that he's hallucinating the fact that he tried to save Alice when she was a little girl, when she was kidnapped by that psycho guy, Mouse's father. We got to see that. That was pretty interesting. But also the main event of the episode was the fact that Batwoman had to deal with the man who runs a company that helps support like the jails all over Gotham, and having troubled teens go in there. So he's basically sabotaging like health centers, support centers, and all those kind of places that like children would go. So that way, if there's no places for them to behave and be good kids, they will go and fall into the cracks. And this man can make more profits for the jails, if they get arrested and convicted and go to jail. So Batwoman had to stop him, and he had some gangs with these giant laser cannons, and that was pretty interesting. And all that, we get to see Ryan try to get her girlfriend out of jail. Remember, her girlfriend kind of took the fall for the crime of killing the commissioner, due to the fact that Black Mask's gangs did that, and she said that, oh, I did it, and we all find out that she did it because Black Mask threatened to kill Ryan. So that was pretty interesting. And of course, at the end of the episode, Black Mask ends up capturing her after she gets released out of prison, after she finally confesses the truth. And now Batwoman's basically ready to take on Black Mask. I mean, we saw Black Mask a couple scenes in this episode, but nothing really too major with him. Obviously, we get to see Alice teaming up with Julia, and they are gonna go after this Enigma woman, whoever she is. She has Kate somehow. We really don't know why she's really tied into Kate Kane. Kate Kane did get recast, so we're gonna see her eventually. I don't know if that means the very end of the episode, and then it's going to set up the final season, which is season 3. Right now the ratings are not really doing too well, so Who knows? I just hope they don't cast the actress who plays Kate now and finding out it's just been a waste. So, only time will tell. But overall episode, it was okay. You know, it wasn't the greatest episode. You know, we didn't see a lot of Batwoman. It was more just them doing their thing and learning about how the captain of the Crows and how he's feeling guilty about, you know, now not only losing Alice to becoming Alice, and also now losing Kate, but also losing Mary as well. Mary wants to open her clinic again, and you know they're not exactly, you know, they're bumping heads again. So who knows if that relationship will ever get fixed? I think it will, but only time will tell. But interesting episode, you know, not like I said, not the greatest episode. Hopefully next week we get some more information about this woman and what's her agenda and why she's working with Black Mask. Next week we're going to see Black Mask again, so that's going to be cool. So at least Black Mask sticks around. But leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode. Stay tuned for more, and thank you very much, and have a good day.